Okay, well, welcome to the webinar then, guys. Thanks a lot for showing up tonight. I'm not going to take a lot of your time because I know we've got lots to do, and I got lots to do. But like what's been going on in the last little while here is we're doing a lot of changes to NPN. A lot of good things, adding a lot of things, moving stuff around, restructuring things, and just trying to make it more valuable for our members. And so this webinar really is just kind of a general, it's not really specific. We're not going to get into excuse me, we're not going to get into a lot of details, but just sort of a general informational webinar, as it says there, on what's coming up with NPN and what we are planning here to get launched hopefully by the end of this month for the big money rush in September and before Christmas in internet marketing. So we're going to start off here. Basically, as I said, the plan is to add a lot of value. Excuse me, I'm having trouble talking here. Been a long day. The plan is to add a lot of value to the membership and change stuff around and really make NPN a lot more attractive to a lot more people. And really what we're sort of planning on doing is sort of reinventing Global NPN's image, because we tend to get sort of lumped in with a lot of the other opportunity sites out there that are sort of sketchy. You know, we get lumped together with those sorts of opportunities. So what I really want to do is sort of reinvent Global NPN to give it more appeal to sort of a wider audience out there. We're going to be redesigning and restructuring the front end of Global NPN, which is the front end website. As many of you already know, I've actually sent screenshots and things like that to some of our members just to see what they think. And right now, actually, I've got two designs for the website that I have that I'm kind of waffling between. And what I might do is just, when we launch it, just launch both at the same time and sort of split test them as things go and see which one performs better. So the front end will be different. It will look a lot better. It'll sort of be on the side of more of a corporate website as opposed to a sales pitchy kind of sales page site. So we'll kind of bring the professional image a little bit more to the front there. And the back office as well is being redesigned. It's almost done, which is going to be very, very cool. Over time, things like membership sites, back office areas, and products like that, things change and designs change. And so when you are used to a certain way of doing things, then you go and log into another website, and all of a sudden everything's all different. It kind of screws with your head. So we're going to make it more up to date and a lot better, a lot more streamlined, a lot more user friendly, so that people, when they do go into our back office, they're not overwhelmed by all the information, because that's one of the biggest things, one of the biggest obstacles people have when they're first joining NPN is that they get in there and they're like, okay, there's way too much stuff in here to know. Right? And it's all good stuff. It's all valuable information. It's all relevant. But it just needs to be a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit more streamlined. Okay. We are also bringing in new products, new tools to the back office, which I'm really excited about because I've been working hard on these for quite some time now, just to get them working the right way and making them, again, user-friendly, and to make, basically, ultimately, to make you guys more money, right? Because that's sort of what we're all in business, to make money. So we're bringing in new products to help you with that. We're bringing in a lot of new promotional resources in the way of capture pages and ad copy, ad swipes, things like that, which are going to help you out a lot. Excuse me. And again, what we're going to be focusing a little bit more on in the near future, is more training, live training, and just training resources in the back office. Because, as some of you know, if you're new, you come into the back office and everything looks great, but you don't really know what to do. Do you know what I mean? You don't really know where to go, what to do, how to start. So we're going to be focusing a lot on sort of training right in the front door. Okay, as soon as you get in there, you're going to know what's going on, what to do, what you need to do, where you need to go. And ultimately, I think, as I've said, is to make NPN more attractive to more people, with a bit more focus on the products as opposed to the opportunity. Okay, I mean, it's great to promote the opportunity, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'd like to focus a little more on the products, which will kind of, again, improve the image of NPN and take it away from the whole opportunity scheme, online money-making system kind of website to, people that actually use the products, because people do. So we're sort of going to focus a little bit more on the products. And of course, the all-important timing. And I mentioned that before, is that September is kind of the beginning of the year as far as internet marketing is concerned. Summer's over, kids go back to school, and things really start to ramp up in September up until, I guess, just before Christmas. Goes down again, then starts ramping back up in January. But certainly September is one of the biggest times of the year for internet marketing, and we'd like to have everything up and going fully functional by then. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Or am I talking to my computer here? Okay, good. Good. Okay, so products and tools. We have some new products and new tools coming to you guys, which are going to be fun, which are going to be cool. Lots of new toys to play with. And here's kind of the general overview of what we're putting back there. Instant blog. Now what I'm adding to, you'll see this in a minute with the membership level changes and things like that, but what I'm putting in at the lowest level, starting at the lowest level anyways and going up, is an instant blog product, which is it's going to be a very simplified, basic kind of blogging product where you'll be able to set up your own blog and just start creating content, start creating your own brand, and start branding yourself and start attracting people to you and what you're all about. Okay, and with this instant blog, it's not going to be as flexible, not nearly as flexible as what you get at the director level, which is complete website hosting, where you can hook up your domain, set up your own blogs, set up your own websites, etc. So this is going to be a product that is going to be instantly attractive to new members, and it's also going to improve retention, which is always a huge issue in network marketing, multi-level marketing, particularly online, because people join and quit things quicker than any other industry. So with this blogging product, this will certainly create improve retention rates for sure. We're also going to be creating what I would call instant sales funnels. Now, what this is basically, if you don't have a product to sell outside of NPN, if you don't have a product to sell, if you don't have a sales funnel, if you don't have a capture page, if you don't have a landing page, a one-time offer page, a confirmation page, anything like that, what we're creating are sales funnels that you can instantly plug into, which will give you a product to give away, a product to sell, and an upsell to NPN, all within one, which is really cool. It's going to be really easy to use. You'll be able to hook up your global NPN autoresponder right into it, and these sales funnels will definitely help you out with your marketing, because everything will be, it's pretty much plug and play sales funnels. Okay, because a lot of people sell global NPN and promote global NPN kind of in the back end, right? They have a product up front which they sell, they're building their list, which is the way you should be doing it, to be honest, and then afterwards they upsell people to global NPN. And these instant sales funnels will allow you to do that. All you have to do is hook into them and start sending traffic. Okay, this is another really cool tool that I've been looking into and sort of working on for quite a while now, and it's a screencasting tool, which basically is a way for you to capture your screen and your audio and create how-to videos and screen capture videos, which you can send. This is really good for if you're in like a leadership position in your team, where you can send really quick how-to videos to your downline, which are completely branded to you, completely branded to global NPN, and super easy to use. This is something you don't have to download. It's really cool. It will be like embedded in your internet browser, but you'll be able to capture your browser screen. You'll be able to capture your desktop. If you're doing any work in any program, just anything on your screen, you'll be able to capture and instantly upload, send to your downline, or send to whoever you want. It doesn't have to be your downline, and they'll be able to watch it right away. It's a really cool tool, really easy to use, super easy. Video email. Now, this is something that some people use, and some people kind of think, well, what's the point of having a video email system at all? Because I know some other opportunities, some other programs have this feature, but it depends on how you use it. Basically, a video email is you create a video, upload a video, send an email to a recipient with a link to the video. They go watch the video, okay, which is great. But a lot of people think, well, why don't you just I don't know, why don't you just upload to YouTube and send them to your YouTube video, right? But what this is all about, this is all about branding, as opposed to just sending people to a video, right? Because this will be sending them to a video of you or your video, whatever you want to do, which again can be branded to you. It's going to be yours. It's going to be branded to Global NPN, which I think will be an option. You can probably, depending on the level, you might be able to remove the branding. That's still up in the air right now. But a video email, which will also be private. No one else will be able to see it except for the recipient. Okay. But again, it's not about being able to email videos to people. It's about branding yourself. So this will allow you to do that. And along with that, we will also be hooking you up with video sales pages, which is the same sort of thing as video email, but it will be public. Right? So be able to create your own pages, have your own video on there, brand it, put your own headline, that sort of thing, put your own capture form, and create your own page with your own video. Again, it's all about branding. Okay, you guys still with me? Not going too fast? Let me get a drink here. Okay. So if the audio does cut out, guys, don't worry. I am recording it. PLR downloads. What I've started to upload into your back office are products and content and things like that you can basically download from your back office, and literally you can just paste your name on them and sell them as products of your own. This is video content, this is text content, these are instructional products. If you don't know, PLR stands for private label rights, which means you have the rights to label it privately, which means you can put your own name on them. So there's products back there right now that you can go and download, use as however you want. They're really good for copying and pasting. Okay, if you're writing blogs, you can download these products that may be related to what you're talking about, and just copy them, paste them into your blog, change them up. It's just content that you can use, and you can even take that information, put them into your own products, and sell them in your own products. Okay, so we're going to be doing regular updates of new products, new PLR downloads in your back office. Sounds cool to me. And again, everything, when I talk about branding, sales pages, emails, sales funnels, blogs, things like that, everything will be integrated with social media. You'll be able to share it right to Facebook. You'll be able to send it to your Twitter, your millions of Twitter followers that I'm sure you guys have, because I don't have that many. And it'll all be hooked in. It'll all be just click to share, and I'll integrate it with Facebook and things like that. Now, membership levels. You don't have that many Twitter followers? So, for the past few years, NPN was launched in 2005, for those of you who don't know that. For most of those years, we've had 5 membership levels, which is Pro, Plus, Director, Silver, Gold, and Platinum. And what we're doing now is is we're going to sort of combine a few of those levels, streamline the whole process, combine products, combine the comp plan into basically 3 levels. Okay, what we're going to do is combine them into NPN Pro, NPN Director, and NPN Gold. Okay, there are lots of reasons for this, and I'm not going to go into all of them, but basically 3 works better than 5. And the main reasons, I guess, here is simplicity. Okay, when people come to the website, you give them 5 levels to join at. You know, it becomes a difficult decision to make. Honestly does, because when you're joining things like Global NPN, when it's an opportunity, it's like an emotional response. You want to get in, you want to get going, and you want to get started really quickly, and you want to know what you get, right? And you want to know what you get when you get in the back office. So when you scale it down to 3 levels as opposed to 5, it makes it that much easier. It really does. Okay, and it also makes it easier for you guys to promote it, because you'll have more people joining because it's simpler for them to decide. Regardless of what level you're promoting or what level they want to join at, it's easier to promote. Okay, it's easier, and you're going to make more money that way. And when we scale it down to 3, I mean, you've seen all the products that we're adding in. It's going to add more value to each level, because when you're dividing up value of products between 5 levels, it can be like a very small amount between the levels, and people are kind of, well, do I need that much more of this, or can I get away with this at this level, whatever. So we can actually notice a big difference between Pro and Director. Okay, and again, you're going to notice a big difference between Director and Gold. And there was a question there about Platinum. Platinum might be an option in the future. There might be an option above Gold in the future, but right now, this is kind of what we're doing. Cool, cool. Now the pricing structure is going to change slightly, ever so slightly, because we are combining levels. This is going to allow us to do a few things. NPN Pro we're going to combine with the NPN Plus level. Pro being 1075, Plus being 1997. We're basically going to meet in the middle at 1497 for Pro. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is adding a lot more value to the Pro membership. Okay, as I said, we can divide up the value a lot more evenly, I guess, with the 3 levels. Director stays the same, Gold stays the same. Okay, the only pricing is the slight increase to Pro, which is $14.97. Okay, now the pricing structure, the compensation. As of this webinar, nothing's written in stone yet with this stuff. Okay, guys, just so I should make that clear. But Pro, same thing, $5 compensation for referral bonus, 50 cents per downline member. Okay, plus 100% matching bonus at all levels. Okay, Director, same thing, 25 and 50. Gold is going to be slightly different than it is now, because what we're thinking of doing is putting more money into the downline as opposed to the referral bonuses. Okay, we want to make it attractive to as many people as we can, and I've been talking to a lot of our members about the payment structure, the pay plan structure, and the compensation structure. So that's still a little bit up in the air, but it's going to be similar to what it is right now. You're not going to make any less money, put it that way. And what this pricing structure and compensation structure is going to allow us to do, okay, is add more bonuses in. Because right now, as it is, there's not a lot of room. If you know how downlines work and if you know how the math works, there's not a lot of room to compensate people by way of bonuses, you know, for doing a lot more work than other people and being a lot more successful. You want to add bonuses. You want to let people make more money the harder they work, as opposed to just keeping everything the same all throughout all the levels. So that will allow us to add more bonuses, okay, and kind of throw a little bit more money around to you guys. Now, the downline structure. This is a bit of a change, but not as drastic as you may think. As you guys know, we have right now a 5x5 forced matrix structure for our downline, which means you can only go 5 wide and you get paid 5 levels deep, right? Which is kind of restrictive to some people. And if you think about it, something is 5 wide. If you go 5x5, something is 5 wide. The whole thing with helping your team and creating spillover and sort of that team build aspect is really difficult to do unless you have a gigantic team, right? Because your first level is 5, maxes out at 5. Your second level maxes at 25, and then 125, and then 625, and then 3,125 people. So it gets wide really fast. So what we want to do is create a way for you guys to sort of compress your matrix a little smaller and build as you go in order to benefit all members of your team and not just to automatically place people, 5 across, 5 across, 5 across. Okay, because we want you guys to be able to build your teams, and we want you guys to be able to have your team members benefit from what you're doing. Okay, so what we're doing, same 5 levels deep, still going to be 5 levels deep as it is now, and we're going to make the width unlimited, and what we're going to do is provide you with a way to make that smaller than it sounds. If that makes sense to you guys. Because if you have unlimited width, basically everyone that you personally bring in will be on your first level. So if you bring in 1,000 people, if you were in any other program, they would all be on your first level, which isn't very productive as far as building a downline goes. So what we're going to do is, what I'm doing is what I call creating a flex downline. Okay, and what that means is you will be able to manually place your members in your downline wherever you want in your 5 levels. And it says here, manual placements with optional referral bonus transfer. So what that means, let's have an example here of, let's say you refer 5 people to NPN. Okay, in a 5x5 force matrix, all those 5 people would be on your first level, right? Which is great for you, but those 5 people are kind of now on their own, in their own legs of your downline, and they're not really part of the team, depending on how many people you're bringing in, right? So what we're going to allow you to do is, if you refer, let's say you refer the first 2 people, you leave them on your first level, fine. But if you refer a couple more people, as soon as they join, you can either leave them on your first level or you can put them under someone in your downline. Okay, so you can build 1 under 1 straight down 5 levels if you want. You can build 2 by 2. Doesn't matter. You can build 3 by 3. You can build 5 by 5. You can build 10 by 10 if that's what you want to do. But it gives you the option of building your downline how you want to build it. Does that sound good to you guys? I don't know. When I was joining things, when I was working this business before I created Global NPN, that's one thing I wanted to do, which was, well, this guy joined me, but he ended up under this guy, and this guy's not doing anything, so why can't I move him? Why do I have to put him under here? Right? You want to create your strong legs of your downline and keep them strong. Okay? If you're lost, don't worry about it. And it'll be really simple to do and be really well explained in the back office. So don't worry about it sounding complicated right now. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to help your new members. That's the whole idea. Okay, you're not forced to have your downlines automatically placed. Okay, so that's how, let me just go back here. So that's how the new downline structure is going to work. Okay, it's not going to be hugely different than it is now, but it gives you a lot more flexibility to build your downline however you want to build it. Okay? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Bill, the bonus transfer. What that means basically is you can either put them under someone else and keep the referral bonus yourself, right, because you're the sponsor, or you can take the new person, put them under, Joe in your downline, and Joe gets the referral bonus. Okay, so if you're building that way, right, you can build it. You can bring all the people in yourself, and then transfer the referral bonus to their new uplines in your downline. Your uplines in your downline. I know that sounds confusing. What's the catch? There is no catch. That's what I mean by a catch. Unlimited width shouldn't be a catch. It should be an extra feature. If you're a pro member right now, you are locked in at 1075. Does that answer your question? Cool. Unless you want to pay more, you're free to do that too. Okay, so promotional items. We've had capture pages. We have tons of capture pages in the back office. Some of them are really old, and that doesn't mean they don't work, but they are old. And what we're doing is basically adding a lot of new capture pages into the back office, which are going to be attached to brand new sales funnels. And brand new, I say new free report here, but that could be a free report, and it could be a video series. Could be a training series, it could be a boot camp. Basically creating new funnels with new capture pages that you guys will be able to promote. Because a lot of people have seen the NPN capture pages, right? And although there really isn't any such thing as saturation in this business, a lot of people have seen them, and a lot of people are sick of them, which is fine. But a lot of people, they still work, but what we're going to be doing is creating a lot more stuff for you guys, a lot more professional stuff, better looking stuff. And if it's one thing I know how to do is create sales funnels and create highly productive sales funnels. Again, we're putting in a lot of training. We have a lot of training in the back office right now, which some of it you probably know is incomplete. And there's a reason for that, is because I want to update almost all of the training in the back office. A lot of it's good, a lot of it's great, and people really like the way it's formatted. But we're putting in a lot more training. As I said before, as soon as you're in the door, we want to start you training. We want you to start you working. We want you to know what to do. We want you to know how it all works. Because a lot of new people join NPN. Right? A lot of people that don't know what they're doing join NPN, and that's fine. But if the sponsor isn't helping them as much as they should be helping them, we want to hopefully pick up some of the slack and put them into training programs that are just going to help them out. Okay, and again, we're putting a lot more training, videos, and I'm going to be doing regular webinars like we are doing tonight. It'll either be me, or me and some of our other members, or some other people that aren't in NPN bringing in new ideas, things like that. But I want to keep people motivated, keep people coming to webinars, and keep people working here. Question here: can we still promote the Power of One with this new comp plan? Yes, because if you do build it as a 5x5, it is exactly the same. So in review, again, I don't want to make this webinar too long, guys, but in review, what's going on here is really cool. It's really exciting. We're adding huge value to all the membership levels. I mean, I don't know of another program out there that has the same amount of tools and resources in the back office as we do, particularly for the price I'm talking about. I know there's lots of autoresponder systems, there's lots of tools, programs out there, but I have yet to see one that compares to NPN in value, meaning how much you get for how much you pay and how much you can get paid for promoting it. Okay, so that's the whole deal behind this, is adding value to your membership. Again, new products, new tools, slightly different comp plan structure. an overall new image, new training resources, new training, new webinars. And really what the whole thing is here is creating an this could be a sales pitch for you guys, creating an opportunity with huge product value, putting the opportunity first, or a top quality product suite with a huge earning potential, right? That's what NPN is. That's what it's always been. And we want to keep going, keep evolving, keep creating new things, keep it up to date. So, you know, if you do see the old website up there and you're thinking, well, this could be better, you know what? It's going to be better. It's all coming. Now, here's the timeline for when can we expect this new stuff to happen, right? Because that's what everyone wants to know. Basically, what I would like to have happen is at the end of August, have pretty much everything there, working, functioning, and you know, basically tying up loose ends at that point. That's not to say that it won't happen tomorrow, but what it is saying is that you will see things happening between now and the end of August. Okay, yeah, busy 2 weeks. You have no idea. It's been a busy 3 months. Okay, so end of August, that's the plan. That's the plan. Probably the new front-end website is going to be the first thing that's going to appear, and that is slated to be happening this week. Okay, because it's almost done. All right, but it kind of has to. It sort of all has to happen within a short time frame, right? Because we can't promote new products on the front end without having no products in the back office. Okay, so it's all going to come together fairly quickly, but you will start to see stuff happen. Honestly, in the next...
Screen sharing is paused.
Whoops.
Click on screen sharing has resumed.
For the next little while here. I don't know if there's anyone here in the room tonight that is not a Global NPN member yet, or maybe has been and is not now. But honestly, and if you're promoting this, you can put this stuff out there that now, honestly, is the right time to join Global NPN. It's almost like it's kind of like a relaunch, right? So it's almost like being on the it's almost like being a ground floor opportunity at this point, because there's so many big changes coming. Like when you see the new front end and the new back office, you're gonna like it for one thing. At least I hope you will. But you're gonna say, wow, that is very different from the old way. Okay. So again, now is the right time. So if you're not an NPN now, I would recommend joining and upgrading as soon as you can. Contact the people who sent you to this webinar. It sure is. Yeah, contact the people that sent you to this webinar. So if you have any questions, I don't have a lot of time to answer them in this meeting, to be honest. But if you do open a support ticket, globalnpn.com/support, write that one down. You can contact me there. Some of you got my Skype. Some of you have my email. Well, most of you have my email. But so that's
screen sharing has stopped.
I'm just going to stop sharing my screen here. I mean, that's really what I wanted to get to you guys today, was the new information, the new products, the new everything that's happening. Again, there's lots more details that are going to go into this, like what is available at what level, what membership level, things like that. What happens if I'm a plus level member? What happens to my membership? Things like that, which I will be covering in updates that I will be putting out very shortly on my blog. Okay, thanks a lot for coming, guys. I'm going to shut her down. Have a good night. And you will hear from me probably on my blog or something tomorrow or the next day. Okay, we'll see you guys later.